Welcome back to my channel. This is Pragya Jain and today we are covering a topic of knife bias. So a knife bias algorithm is a supervised learning algorithm which works on Bayes' theorem and it is used for solving classification problems. It is mainly used in text classification that includes high dimensional training datasets. Knife Bayes classifier is one of the most simple and mostly effective classification algorithm which helps in building the fast machine learning methods and models that can predict quick predictions. It is a probabilistic classifier, which means that it predicts on the basis of its probability of an object. This knife bias is used in real world like sentiment analysis or you can use in spam filtration and so on. So knife bias is a probabilistic classification in which it predicts the probability of the datasets belonging to a particular class based on its feature. It based on a Bayes theorem. It builds on a Bayes theorem which calculates the conditional probability of event based on the prior knowledge. It is very effective and simple. So the assumption about the knife bias are that it is feature independence, equally importance and conditional probability. So the feature independence is that the algorithm assumes that all the features are independent to each other, like they are not dependent on each other, meaning the value of one of the feature doesn't influence the other. They are all the features are independent. The value of one feature does not affect the value of another. Then we have equal importance. Each feature is considered equally important in predicting the class. They are all equally important. The priority of each feature is equal. This doesn't mean that some of the feature get higher priority or some get lower priority. No, in knife bias, all the features get equal priorities. And then we have the conditional probability. It relies on the conditional probability of a feature given on a class. Calculate the training data sets. Now the application of knife bias. Knife bias is widely used in real worlds. You can use in spam detection, sentiment analysis, document classification and medical diagnosis. Like in spam detection, you can classify emails or spams or not based on presence of keywords or sender or other features. uh, then the implementation of knife bias in Python. We are using Python. You can use any other language also. So in Python you have to import some libraries, that is Skitlet library, Gaussian NB and multinomial libraries. Libraries is help you to provide the particular output as you need it. The Skitlet library provides a conventional implementation of knife bias algorithm. Gaussian NB provides assuming a Gaussian distribution of 8 features, and multinomial NB for discrete features often applied to the text and classification text. So now we have go through the step by step of code, like how we can implement a code, or basically you can say an algorithm for designing a code. You have to first import the libraries, then load the dataset and split it into the training and testing sets. ਫਿਰ initiate the desired Navie bias model like Gaussian NB or multinomial NB. Train the model using the training data. Make predictions on the testing data. Evaluate the model performance using metrics like accuracy, precision, and recall, as we have learned about these in previous videos. Now here's the code. We are using Python here. You can use any other languages as you need. So first we are importing the libraries. Some of the Gaussian library, load iris, importing train test split, accuracy score, and so on. Now we are loading the data sets like x equals to iris.data, these are the features, and y equals to iris.target, these are the labels. Now we are splitting the data sets into the training and testing sets like x train, x test, y train, y test, and we are initializing the value of test size equals to 0.3 and random state equals to 42. Now we are initializing the Navie bias model, which is Gaussian NB, and the Gaussian NB and the parenthesis brackets, this means that this is a function here which are coming from the library of Gaussian NB, which we have imported earlier. Now we are trained the model.fit xtrain ytrain, making the predictions now, and then evaluating the model from accuracy and then printing the value of accuracy. Here this is the example of a walkthrough. This is the example of Navie bias. Now we are evaluating model performance basis on accuracy, precision, recall, AV1 and confusion metrics. We are not going through in the depth of this model performance because we have covered this topic in earlier video. The conclusion and the takeaway of this whole video is that the Navie bias makes a powerful tool. It is the simple implementation of Navie bias is very easy, and the application of Navie bias is widely used. It can used in multiple areas in real world. So that is it about the Navie bias machine learning algorithm. Hope this will help you. Thank you.